Most people believe history belongs to ruins far away, dusty museums, or pages of old books. But what if the greatest ancient civilizations were never truly lost at all? What if they are still here, buried silently beneath the modern cities where millions of people live their daily lives? Beneath streets, skyscrapers, subway tunnels, and shopping malls lies a hidden world that most humans will never see. Stay with this story, because once you realize what exists under modern cities, the world around you will never look the same again. And if hidden history fascinates you, keep watching closely. Modern cities feel permanent. They feel powerful, advanced, and untouchable. Yet they are only the most recent layer in a long cycle of human rise and collapse. Archaeologists now agree that many of today's greatest cities were built directly on top of ancient ones. When civilizations fell because of war, natural disaster, disease, or abandonment, their structures were not always destroyed. Instead, they were reused, covered, and slowly buried under centuries of debris. New societies built their homes, markets, and temples above forgotten ones, often without realizing it. And if this idea already has your attention, don't look away. Rome is perhaps the clearest example of this phenomenon. Modern Rome is not just a city. It is a vertical timeline of human civilization. Beneath busy streets lie ancient Roman temples, theaters, bathhouses, and homes, all preserved by time. Dig a little deeper, and even older settlements appear. Construction projects frequently uncover statues, walls, and entire buildings. Workers stop, archaeologists rush in, and then, just as quickly, much of it is sealed again so modern life can continue. Imagine drinking coffee above a city that once ruled most of the known world. If that image feels powerful, stay with this journey. London tells a similar story. Beneath its modern surface lies Roman Londinium, medieval streets, Viking remains, and plague-era burial pits. Roman roads still exist under asphalt, perfectly preserved. Ancient walls hide behind office buildings. Some basements contain fragments of temples dedicated to forgotten gods. London is not one city. It is many cities stacked on top of one another. And the deeper archaeologists look, the clearer it becomes that much of its past remains untouched, simply because uncovering it would disrupt the present. Mexico City reveals one of the most shocking truths of all. Beneath its crowded streets lies Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital that once rivaled the greatest cities of Europe. Built on a lake, it featured canals, floating gardens, and enormous temples. When Spanish conquerors arrived, they were stunned by its scale and beauty. After its fall, the city was not erased. It was buried. Stone by stone, colonial buildings were constructed directly on top of Aztec structures. Even today, subway construction regularly uncovers skull racks, ceremonial offerings, and pyramids. Imagine riding public transport above a civilization that vanished only a few centuries ago. If that doesn't make you rethink history, keep watching. Istanbul hides even deeper layers of forgotten worlds. Once Byzantium, then Constantinople, the city has lived many lives. Beneath modern streets lie massive underground cisterns built by Roman engineers, some so large they resemble underground cathedrals. Ancient churches, tunnels, and secret passageways remain sealed away, untouched for centuries. Entire districts exist below ground, hidden simply because revealing them would disrupt the lives of millions above. And what remains undiscovered may never be revealed at all. Athens offers another striking example. The modern city rests directly on classical Greece. During subway construction, thousands of artifacts were uncovered. Statues, tombs, homes, water systems, and public buildings. Engineers were forced to redesign entire routes to protect ancient ruins. Beneath every road lies evidence of daily life from thousands of years ago. Every step taken in Athens is taken over buried history, and much of it remains unexplored. Paris may appear elegant and modern, but beneath it lies a shadow city. Roman ruins, medieval structures, and vast catacombs stretch for miles below the streets. What began as limestone quarries became burial grounds when cemeteries overflowed. Millions of human bones were stacked beneath the city. Some tunnels remain uncharted, and beneath those tunnels lie even older layers of civilization. Paris is living proof that beauty and darkness can coexist above forgotten worlds. These cities are not rare exceptions. Across the world, modern cities sit atop ancient ones. Beijing covers the remains of multiple imperial capitals. Cairo rises beside and over ancient Egyptian settlements. Jerusalem contains layers of history so complex that excavating one period risks destroying another. Dig a few feet, and you enter the Roman era. Go deeper, and you reach ancient kingdoms. Deeper still, and Bronze Age settlements emerge. Entire chapters of human history remain sealed because there is no safe way to uncover them. What makes these buried civilizations even more mysterious is how often they vanish suddenly. Earthquakes flatten cities. Floods reshape landscapes. Fires consumed entire districts. Invasions forced populations to flee overnight. Over time, rubble accumulated, raising ground levels and sealing cities underground. New societies moved in, building over ruins, unaware of what lay beneath. If ancient catastrophes intrigue you, stay with the story. Scientists now believe many so-called lost civilizations were never truly lost. They were simply covered, forgotten, and ignored. Their disappearance was not due to primitiveness, but to circumstance. And as more buried cities are uncovered, historians are realizing that ancient societies were often far more advanced than once believed. Many had plumbing systems, organized street grids, and engineering techniques that rival modern methods. This challenges a comforting idea that progress always moves forward. Technology has changed how we explore buried worlds. Ground-penetrating radar, satellite imaging, and advanced scanning tools now allow archaeologists to see beneath the surface without digging. Entire city layouts have been mapped under modern streets. In some cases, authorities face impossible choices: preserve history or maintain daily life. Often, history must remain buried, sacrifice a convenience. And that raises a haunting question: how much knowledge will remain hidden forever? Naples provides one of the most haunting examples of all. Beneath the city lie ancient Greek settlements, Roman streets, and cities buried by volcanic eruptions. Mount Vesuvius did not just destroy Pompeii, it reshaped the entire region. Layers of ash preserved buildings, tools, and human remains in stunning detail. Naples itself rests atop this volatile and historic ground. People live above cities frozen at the exact moment of their destruction. In Asia, buried civilizations lie beneath modern expansion as well. In Xi'an, China, ancient capitals rest beneath the city, including palaces and tombs thousands of years old. Subway projects frequently uncover massive discoveries. Construction pauses while archaeologists document what they find, but much must be reburied. Progress leaves little space for memory. In India, cities like Delhi and Varanasi sit atop layers of ancient settlements dating back thousands of years. Delhi alone has been rebuilt multiple times. Each new city rose on the ruins of the last, recycling stone, roads, and entire buildings. What appears ancient today may already be standing on something far older, and much of it remains unexplored. South America tells a similar story. In Cusco, Spanish colonial buildings were constructed directly on top of Inca stone foundations, so precise that modern structures still rely on them. Earthquakes repeatedly destroy newer buildings while ancient walls remain standing. This forces historians to ask an uncomfortable question. Were some ancient civilizations more advanced than we admit? What makes buried civilizations especially haunting is how ordinary life continues above them. People work, eat, laugh, and sleep without realizing they're living above temples, tombs, and marketplaces. Entire lives unfold above forgotten ones. Modern cities become time capsules, sealed but not erased. Some researchers believe countless ancient urban centers remain undiscovered simply because they lie beneath highways, rivers, or densely populated neighborhoods. Excavation would be too disruptive, too expensive, or too politically sensitive. And with every year that passes, the chance to uncover them fully grows smaller. The irony is striking. We search jungles and deserts for lost cities, while some of the greatest discoveries lie directly beneath our feet. Lost civilizations are not hiding in remote places. They are hidden in plain sight. And once you understand this, it becomes impossible to ignore. This realization forces us to confront a final, uncomfortable truth. One day, our own cities may collapse. Concrete will crack. Steel will rust. Layers will form. Future civilizations may build above us, unaware of the lives once lived below. Just as we walk over ancient streets today, they may walk over ours tomorrow. History is not behind us. It is beneath us. Every street is a timeline. Every building stands on forgotten foundations. Lost civilizations are not gone. They are waiting. And if this story has changed how you see the world around you, stay curious. Keep watching and subscribe for more hidden histories, because the past is closer than you ever imagined.